Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to Current Affairs. It's nice meeting you all after a long period of time. As I told you, because of my prefixed program, I am there in Delhi. For quite some period, I'll be meeting you now and then. From first week of May onwards, so we'll be meeting very regularly as usual, every day. So today I would like to share certain points with you. I'll show you the document and then we go accordingly. See, the first one, I have one question that is related to cricket. This may be a possible question this time because the cricket World Cup just ended and we have this ICC always there in the news. And of course, this question is related to one of the Indians. The question, who of the following Indian has been inducted into the ICC Cricket Hall of Fame? Virat Kohli, MS Dhoni, Ashwin, or Anil Kumble? Some of you may be aware of this one. Obviously, the answer is Anil Kumble. So answer 4. And if you look at the answers here, Anil Kumble is the 77th cricketer and 4th Indian to be inducted. And if you look at the Indians who are already inducted, they are Bishan Singh Bedi, Kapil Dev, and Sunil Gavaskar. All are great people, great players for India, and India is proud of all these people. This is the second point I would like to share with you. You must be knowing in Andhra Pradesh region, 20 red sandal smugglers were killed, and that is considered to be the violation of the human rights. Meaning, on the part of the police, they might have fired, that's okay. But how come the government can kill so many people at a time? Obviously, that's a matter of serious concern. And Tamil Nadu government also raised its voice, and they also demanded the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Mr. Pannirselvam, so demanded for the thorough and very stringent investigation into this. Accordingly, the investigation has to be conducted, so only to see that in future it should not be repeated. Let me open the document once again. I'll show you. Look at this. This is a question that is related to the Chief Minister of Delhi, Arvind Kejriwal. So he was there. He contested in the elections in the year 2003, and he got elected. And his political party did not get the complete majority in Delhi Assembly. Of course, he became the Chief Minister with the support of the Congress party. But it was a very, very short-lived government with 49 days. And after that, he submitted the resignation letter. After that, President's rule was imposed in Delhi. And later, again, the elections were conducted. And surprisingly and shocking for all the political parties, Aam Aadmi Party got 67 seats out of 70 in Delhi Assembly. That's a very, very, very high. And at present, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal is the Chief Minister for Delhi. Regarding the gentleman, so I have one information for you. I would like to show that to you now. General question: for which of the following categories? For which of the following categories of Raman Magsaysay Award, the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal was awarded in the year 2006? Community leadership, public service, emergent leadership, and government service. So the answer is option number 3, that is the emergent leadership. So with respect to the Raman Magsaysay, so he's one of the finest persons in the world. He was the president for Philippines, and unfortunately he died in an air accident in the year 1957. In the same year, on the name of this great person, the Philippines government has launched Raman Magsaysay Award, originally in 5 fields. Later it has been increased to 6 fields. And now, right now, Raman Magsaysay Award is given in 6 fields. So many Indians got a Raman Magsaysay Award for various fields like emergent leadership, community leadership, public service, government service, international peace, international understanding for peace. Like this, in various areas, the Indians have got it. And the first Indian to receive Raman Magsaysay Award was Acharya Vinoba Bhave. And of course, Mother Teresa was there. She was the first woman to receive Raman Magsaysay Award. And other people you must be knowing, Arvind Kejriwal and Kiran Bedi, the first woman IPS officer in India. All the people have received this award. So many people have received. But the question is related to Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, the Chief Minister of Delhi. And he received this award for leadership. And it happened in the year 2006. And whatever the money, so he got, he donated it for a voluntary organization. Answer is option number 3, kindly remember. And I would like to share some information with you with respect to Niti Aayog. What is fact? It is the National Institution for Transforming India. This is a very recently launched institution by the central government. It's a non-statutory body established by the government of India after taking a decision in the cabinet. The present Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi, he is very much interested to have this body. But otherwise, before this Niti Aayog, we have another fantastic body called Planning Commission. That Planning Commission was established in India on March 1st, 1950. Since then, it continued in India up to August 13th, 2014, and on this particular day, the Planning Commission was abolished. And that Planning Commission has developed 12 5-year plans for India and 2 annual plans, 2 annual plan periods, meaning altogether 5 annual plans, plus 1 rolling plan for India. But the biggest criticism against the Planning Commission is that it is a central body and only central government people are present and there is no representation for the state. But the present Prime Minister of India, every time he demands that in the development of the nation, states should also play a very, very crucial role. That is possible only when central government and state governments will work together. With that intention, the present Prime Minister of India has abolished the Planning Commission and in its place, he established the Niti Aayog. Structure is different, functions are also different. Where this Planning Commission was a complete centralized body, whereas the Niti Aayog also consists of the chief ministers of the state. Of course, it is going to be a beautiful mechanism and hopefully it will be a real success. But kindly remember, one possible question maybe for your any examination is that so far, and one possible question maybe for you, they will ask you, who is the chairman? The chairperson is always the Prime Minister. Even for the planning commission also, it was the ex officio chairman was the prime minister. Even for the new body is also the prime minister of India. Regarding this, I have some information. I'll open the information. The composition goes like this. It is a chairperson, that is the prime minister of India. Apart from this, you will have the governing council where chief ministers of all the states and the administrators, and this is the administrators, please. I need to check it out. Administrators, TORS, yeah. Administrators of the union territories. So these will be the members in the governing council. Apart from this, you will also have the regional council. Depending on the necessity, it is convened by the Prime Minister of India. It consists of the concerned chief ministers and the administrators of the union territories in that region. Vice chairperson is appointed by the president. Apart from this, you will also have some full-time members and 2 part-time members. Ex officio members will be 4, and these are the members of the Union Council of Ministers. And who are these people? That will be decided by the Prime Minister. Apart from this, there is a CEO, that is Chief Executive Officer, and he is also appointed by the Prime Minister of India. Let me show you a few questions here, what I have with me. Who was the first chairman of the Planning Commission? Obviously, look at the options. Dr. B. Rajendra Prasad, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Lal Bahadur Shastri, or Jawaharlal Nehru. We have discussed one point. The Prime Minister is the ex officio chairman of the Planning Commission. So obviously it is the Jawaharlal Nehru. Jawaharlal Nehru was the first chairman for the Planning Commission. Option number 4 is the answer. Another important point is there. Look at this. Who was the first deputy chairman of the Planning Commission? Answer is again 1, 2, 3, 4 are there. Kindly remember, because the Planning Commission has been scrapped now, you may get one question. You may get one question regarding the first deputy chairman of the Planning Commission. Look at this answer. Option number 4 is the answer. It's the Gulzari Lal Nanda. I would like to share some information with you. The Constitution of India nowhere talks about the interim Prime Minister of India. But in the year 1964, when the first Prime Minister of India, Jawaharlal Nehru, died, the Congress party took some time to decide who should be the Prime Minister of India. At the time, Lal Bahadur Shastri was there, Srimati Indira Gandhi was there, and Morarji Desai was also there. They were discussing certain things like who should become the Prime Minister of India. During that time, they were taking some time, and at that particular time, the President of India has appointed Gulzari Lal Nanda as the interim Prime Minister. That was the first experience for India, in fact. Before that, the gentleman, Sri Jawaharlal Nehru, was continuing as the Prime Minister. And for a few days, he served as the interim Prime Minister. Later, the President has appointed Sri Lal Bahadur Shastri as the Prime Minister of India. And Lal Bahadur Shastri, unfortunately, again passed away in 1966. So again, the President took some time to decide who should be appointed as the Prime Minister. Again, the Congress party was discussing either it was Srimati Indira Gandhi or Sri Morarji Desai to become the Prime Minister. During that time, again, this gentleman, Sri Gulzari Lal Nanda, was appointed as the interim Prime Minister. Kindly remember, Gulzari Lal Nanda was the only person who was appointed as the interim Prime Minister of India for 2 times. First time in the year 1964, immediately after the death of Jawaharlal Nehru. Second time in the year 1966, immediately after the death of the Lal Bahadur Shastri. Kindly remember these points. And the same person was also the first deputy chairman of the Planning Commission. That's what I want to tell you. So now again, I will show you the document. Let me see if some questions are there. So there is the Gulzari Lal Nanda. Now look at this. Who was the last deputy chairman of the Planning Commission? Dr. Manmohan Singh? No, he was the Prime Minister for India. Pranab Mukherjee was the President of India. Right now also is the President of India. Chidambaram was the former Finance Minister for India. And Montague Ahluwalia, he was the last deputy chairman of the Planning Commission. Kindly remember this name. This may be a possible question in the examination. Kindly remember one. And let me stop at this stage. And let me join you very, very soon. But now and then I'll be meeting you very frequently whenever there is a possibility. But from May first week onwards, we'll be meeting very regularly. And I would like to share one information with you. We are going to start a full-fledged batch for civil services, IAS, from July 1st onwards. In the first week of May, I'll give you the total information regarding the class timings and everything. It is absolutely online. Notes, everything will be online. And it starts on July 1st and it will continue up to December 31st. And this will be useful for the people who are preparing for the examination, civil service examination for next year. You can start the advanced preparation and I will give you the total information on the site by in the first week of May. I'll give it to you and you may join. You are most welcome. Regarding this, I'll give you more details. We'll have a separate seminars. And right now I'll stop at this stage and thank you so much for being with me. I wish you all the very, very best and see you at the earliest. Thank you.